day everyone, my name is Aziza Serrano Adil, and for today's vlog, my group mates Ahmed, Christine, Asil, and Angeline and I will be discussing about lesson 4, which is all about formats. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So for my part of this video, I'll be discussing to you guys about formats. So first, what are formats? Formats are templates that provide the working and provisional structures of media and information text. It is also the presentation and style of a broadcast material that distinguishes it from others. It can also mean differences in size and appearance of media products. That way, we distinguish the tabloid format from the broadsheet format in newspaper publishing. Another fact about formats is that they are also a major part of the international television market. Modern media comes in many different formats, including print media, television, movies, video games, music, cell phones, various kinds of software, and the internet. Each type of media involves both content and also a device or object through which that content is delivered. According to Curry 2011, there are 10 basic formats. The first one is panel show or panel game. Panel show or panel game is a radio or television game show in which a panel of celebrities participates. Celebrity panelists may compete with each other here. Number 2, demonstration programs. These are programs that has shows that involves activities such as cooking, baking, and many more activities. Number 3, game show. It is a television program in which people compete to win prizes. It is also a broadcast show designed to test the memory, knowledge, agility, or luck of persons selected from a studio or broadcast audience, or to contrive a competition among these people for merchandise or cash awards. Number 4, live transmissions. It generally refers to various types of media that are broadcast without a significant delay. The most common seen media example of the live transmission is a news program or a news broadcasting. Number 5, sports. This is one of the programming formats very popular among the audiences, which also earns so much revenue for broadcast media houses. Because sports is one of the most watched programs in the world, it rakes in so much revenue for stations. Sports programs feature sports news, commentary, games, and awards. The programs focus on different sports such as football, basketball, baseball, cricket, swimming, athletics, horse riding, cycling, and many more other kinds of sports. Sports programs could be live phone-in programs or pre-recorded shows. Number 6, documentaries. Documentaries are non-fictional narrative on radio or television which disseminates information primarily aimed at informing and educating the audiences, including maintaining historical records. Topics on documentaries could be on different subjects that inform and educate the audiences. Documentaries are in-depth and detailed with rich content. They feature interviews, sound effects, music, dramatization, animation, extracts, and more. Number 7, news. This is one of the most common program formats you will find in almost every broadcast station. News programs provide the audience with timely information about things going on within and around their environment. News is an essential part of broadcasting because it serves one of the primary functions of the mass media, which is to inform. This is a program format broadcast stations use to keep their audiences abreast of evolving events in the society. Number 8, fiction or drama. It is a genre of narrative fiction or semi-fiction intended to be more serious than humorous in tone. Drama is an essential programming format because it makes room for some numerous films produced and released annually. Though drama is also a film genre, There are numerous types of dramas. They include historical drama, docudrama, political drama, horror drama, melodrama, comedy drama, teen drama, romantic drama, and military drama. Number 9. Music. Music is another very crucial part of broadcast programming. Music is a universal language which uses rhythm and lyrics to excite the audiences. Various kinds of music are aired on music programs, from jazz to rhythm and blues, hip-hop, pop music, soul, indie, and many more. Audience members love listening to songs, watching their favorite music videos, and getting excited over performances by their favorite artists. And lastly, number 10, Public Service Bulletin. A public service bulletin, or a public service announcement, is a message in the public interest disseminated by the media without charge to raise public awareness and change behavior. How do formats govern the creation and production of media and information text? Formats provide the architectural foundation of a media or information text, and thus dictate the kind of content that will be generated and the specific audience of a program will attract.
Licensing of TV shows formats is big business, generating billions of dollars in global revenue every year for show creators. In licensing popular show formats, licensing obtain security by investigating in TV shows which have already been proven successfully, and shows creator enjoy the extra revenue streams created by licensing their shows for production and broadcast in new markets, which can strengthen their brand and increase the value of future licenses. In addition, viewers in licensing countries are able to take a part in global TV phenomena which have been adapted to appeal to their local cultures and viewing preferences. Surprisingly, intellectual property protection in this area remains uncertain despite the continued popularity of licensing TV show formats. It is also common for shows exhibiting very similar formats to pop up on competing networks once a given show has proven successfully. We will examine some of the legal hurdles encountered in protecting TV shows formats, and some strategies shows creators can implement to ensure they do not fall prey to competing broadcasters who can't to free ride on their intellectual property. Protection strategies. In order to truly protect their TV shows formats from competitors, creators should pursue a multi-pronged protection strategy. As discussed above, TV shows creators should take efforts to build up the brand of their show by registering trademarks in multiple jurisdictions for the show's name and the other distinctive catchphrases used in the TV show. Similarly, show creators should safeguard their production know-how as trade secrets and maintain strict confidentiality producers to prevent independent disclosure. TV shows creators may find additional protection through contracts by requiring third parties to sign non-disclosure agreements covering any information disclosed during pitch session. Alternatively, and depending on the jurisdiction, show creator may require show staff to sign non-complement agreements so that trying to pursue a similar show without the benefit of the extensive know-how available to license. In the event of legal action, the format Bible may serve as evidence of the extensive creativity and originality contained within the show, which may be used to argue that the show should be protected under copyright as an original creative work. As always, TV shows creators should seek the advice of experienced counsel to develop effective strategies to protect their valuable intellectual property.
Hey guys, so today I'll be talking about formula and yeah, let's get started. So first, what is formula? A formula is a set of instructions for accomplishing a goal. The formula in media development and production is a combination of factors that will result in the type of material and the desired effect. A given historical approach can be said to produce a remarkably robust formula for media creation and production. It is also the method of how a broadcast material is presented and designed that sets it apart from the others. It can also refer to variances in the size and appearance of media goods, such as the way tabloid and broadsheet newspaper formats differ in size and presentation. The formula is defined specifically by a predictable narrative structure. Formulaic tales incorporate plots that have been reused so often as to be easily recognizable. Perhaps the most clearly formulaic plots characterize the romantic comedy genre. In a book or film labeled as such, viewers already know its most basic central plot, including to some extent the ending. This does not always prove to be detrimental to a given work's reception. However, as the popularity of the aforementioned genre demonstrates, a good television show will include these components that tell an engaging story, and they are complex characters that develop over time, a setting that stimulates the viewer's senses, a plot that progresses at an easy to follow pace, and last but not the least, a plot that keeps suspension of disbelief to a minimum.
What is a global format? We can say that our local television today thrives on formats using the time-tested features, innovating on the new ones, and appropriating from the global markets. This is because formats are repeatable and exportable, and they can regenerate themselves and appeal to multiple markets. Through formats, producers sell the realization of an idea for a television. Global franchising works through these types of methods. The first one is a basic template is sold on a global platform. Then it is reproduced for different countries and their audiences. The format is the selling point. For example, is the Dutch company Endemol sells the format of Big Brother as its main commodity. The format is brought by country-based television networks and reconfigured to the local context. Big Brother assumes a national character, and in the case of the Philippines, it is called Pinoy Big Brother, and it both became a platform for talent searches as well as the performance of identities, gender, ethnic, regional, even catering to the diasporic themes of Pinoys born and raised in diaspora, and are now reclaiming in various expressions, inclusion, and the sense of citizenship of the country. The acquisition of global formats also involve international co-production, like acquiring a franchise. The global formats that circulate in our local television, such as these popular TV shows like American Idol, Deal or No Deal, Big Brother, and Survivor, are zealously supervised by the mother company that has a home base in another country. A production Bible is acquired which stipulates quality control elements, including the non-negotiable aspects of the format that originated from the source country and must be retained as a defining feature of the brand or that format. So, as I have stated, these defining features are included in every other franchise made off of the original format. However, changes and adaptation will transpire depending on where the format was reproduced to cater to the local audience's preference. For local programming, what are the features that make a successful format? This question is beguiling and challenging for media executives because the formats that we see today are the result of a long, winding, and even painstaking process that combines audience research and, as broadcast companies claim, it involves even the savviest and forward-looking planners. And these planners have an important role to fill to make sure that the program, the franchise, or the format that they're gonna produce is gonna be well accepted by the audience. Now, let's answer how global formats are conceptualized to suit the context of local audiences. For that to happen, your content must sit well, or the content must sit well with the cultural context of that particular country. Otherwise, it won't initiate the kind of action that the audience want or the kind of reaction you want from the audience. With its success predicated on its ability to combine a local cast and local viewer participation with a customizable transnational format. The genre stands at the intersection of a global and the local. So this is the ability to merge a global format with local cast, local audience, and local production that will create an effective franchise that will be at par with its global format. The key is that the content has to be consumer-centric. So the answer to this always revolves around the relevancy to the audience or what the audience want or what is relevant for them. You want to create a content that is understood by, resonated with, and adds value to your target audience. And instead of being interruptive, you want the content to become embedded in viewers' conversations in their everyday life. The rise of format adaptation as a preferred form of transnational exchange has inserted important new dynamics into global processes of transnational influence and their local negotiation. The rise of the small Dutch company called Endemol to the status of reality TV giant is illustrative of this shift. Today, Endemol has become a truly global company with subsidiaries and joint ventures with 23 countries. Now, Endemol is a company that is responsible for big hit TV shows like Big Brother. This complex nexus local, national, and global linkages is an important broader context to keep in mind when examining the adaptation of reality television formats to various cultural environments. It helps us recognize that the local and the global do not exist in suspended opposition, but are constitutive parts of the same process of negotiation of socio-cultural and national identities under conditions of globalization.
So now I'll be discussing on how to write your own format. There aren't any particular set of rules that you have to follow in writing your own format, but it is important to at least keep a detailed and organized list of elements that will serve as guidelines on how to make your ideas turn into a seminal reality. These can serve as a base for you to fully put down on how and what you are going to do to express your own ideas to everybody. Your format may contain the following headlines, such as the program title, which serves as a way to grab the attention of your audience, your target audience. This helps you know on what your content is for. The suggested time slot in order to encourage viewers to tune in and continue watching at an appropriate time. The length in minutes or how long your show should be. A brief outline on what your show is about in 2 to 3 sentences. The outline running order, the structure if it is applicable, the program conceit on what makes this format stand out from other programs and other competitors, the sample segments, talents or actors, location or if shot in the studio, the set design, and market plans and strategies to drive consumers in. With the example headlines, you may be able to fill them out and be able to fully realize your own ideas and be able to express them to your audience.
And that is all we have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and I hope we gave you guys enough information about formats. And before you click off this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Gurung Vlogger ng Kuwait. And also don't forget to click on the notification bell to be updated with new videos. And yeah, that's it. God bless everyone and take care always. Bye bye.